What everyone gets wrong about calorie deficits is this. You can be tracking your food consistently and eating 500 calories less, but still look exactly the same week after week after week. If that's been your experience, it's not that the calorie deficit doesn't work, it's that you're missing one crucial piece to make fat loss truly effective. Unlocking this helped Erica lose fat 4 times faster than when she tried to do it on her own. I mean, look at her. I'm going to show you the exact 3 steps that we took to get her unstuck so that you can steal it for yourself and get started today. Now, I hear this literally every week. I have been in a fat loss phase for 8 weeks and only lost a pound. Or I'm in a calorie deficit, but nothing is working. Or I try to eat 500 calories less, but nothing is changing. And honestly, I get it. I used to do all the same things. I did low carb, keto, ate super clean, I kept saying no to sugar and went all in on salad with chicken. I didn't get leaner, but I certainly left the restaurant like a hangry cookie monster. After almost 5 years of consistency, I looked worse. Until I realized consistency is great, but consistency means nothing without accuracy. Here's what I see daily with the women who start working with me. They are consistently doing the right things, but one day you do 6,000 steps, the next day you do 15,000. One day your meals are prepped and macros hit, the other day you play catch up with MyFitnessPal. Or it's 5 days of consistent tracking, but when the weekend comes, food tracking is out of the window. The result? The scale jumps around every day and it's impossible for you to know what your body responds to. You don't know if you are heavier because you had more carbs, or if it was because of the extra salt, or if your body is holding more water because of inflammation. So you start second guessing everything. Your calories, your macros, your workouts, your gut health, your blood sugar, your metabolism, your hormones, inflammation. It's like your body is betraying you, but the truth is it's only responding to being consistently inaccurate. And that's the fastest shortcut to an all or nothing mindset. So you get super rigid with what you eat, slash calories even further, or cut out carbs entirely. But this doesn't solve the underlying problem, so the scale keeps jumping around despite your efforts. And you feel like the holy calorie deficit failed you yet again. So you stop until you get that itch to lose a few pounds again and you're back on the diet roller coaster. And that's the cycle so many women get stuck in, not because they aren't consistent, but because they're lacking accuracy. Now let's look into the 3 simple steps that you can start doing today to achieve results like Erica, Tessa, Marie, and Johanna. Step number 1 is track your macros accurately. Tracking your macros and hitting them accurately are 2 completely different things. This client was tracking her food intake, yet not much fat loss was happening, and she was frustrated as hell. While this client hit her macros within plus minus 5 grams each day, and therefore the weight on the scale was dropping predictably. So if you want results like this, you want to hit your macros within plus minus 5 grams every single day, because the level of accuracy helps you understand how your body responds not just to your calories, but to your protein, carbs, and fats too. And you will finally know for sure if you're in a calorie deficit, because if your intake is that accurate and you're truly in a deficit, it will show up on the scale. But if your numbers are all over the place, you can't really tell what's working and what's not. So making the right adjustments gets almost impossible. Step number 2, keep your steps within 2,000 steps every single day. Don't walk 13,000 steps on the weekend and crash to 4,000 steps during the week like this. If you're moving like a koala Monday to Friday, then turn into a Duracell bunny on the weekend, it will impact how many calories you burn. And having big differences from day to day will show on the scale. On the flip side, having a steady step count like this helps stabilize how many calories you burn. This makes it much easier to understand how your weight responds to the activity level, and therefore you can make adjustments pretty easily to drive better fat loss results instead of being a slave to the scale, which for some reason is never showing you what you want to see, although you feel like you're putting in the work. Step number 3, weigh yourself every day. Right after waking up, after using the bathroom, before eating and drinking anything. The goal is to gather as much data as needed so you can track trends over time. Once you do this consistently, you will be able to see trends and patterns develop. Now, it's not possible to avoid weight fluctuations. They are going to happen, but if you weigh yourself daily, you're able to see how accuracy in steps and macros impact your weight. And instead of saying, I have been in a fat loss phase for 8 weeks and only lost a single pound, although I'm doing all the work, like this client, you know exactly how to create predictable fat loss results that look like this. Now, to make this easy for you to apply, we created a free resource. It's called the Accuracy Accelerator, a simple tracker for your macros, steps, and body weight, so you can finally see where things are slightly off and fix them before weeks go by with no progress. It's the same tracker Erica used when she dropped 24 pounds in 6 months. If you want it, DM me on Instagram with the word accelerator and I will send it straight to you for free.